Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Alexandra. I'm a professional fashion designer and I help build your dream wardrobe so that you can learn the entire fashion process from start to finish, learning how to design, pattern cut to your measurements and sew high-end quality garments at the machine and by hand. I don't know why I always say at the machine, and by hand. Let's normalize hand sewing for a couture finish. Anyway, this video isn't about sewing, it's about the first stage in the process, which is all about design, developing original ideas and coming up with something totally unique to you to add to your wardrobe. It's about the 3-day design challenge. Now, I feel like I go on about the 3-day design challenge all the time, but I probably don't, and I probably don't go on about it enough, given how high value, how impactful this creative, beginner-friendly, light-hearted challenge really is. And if you have no idea what I'm going on about, bear with me, because for those that uncover their inner fashion designer, the rewards are oh so worth it. So in today's video, I'm going to be answering some frequently asked questions. I'm going to be going through what the challenge is and the process behind it, why I really encourage you to get involved. And of course, I'm going to be sharing some previous work just to highlight the power that this little light-hearted creative experience has on transforming your skills and your wardrobe. So as a quick overview, the 3-day design challenge, of course, is in relation to fashion design. I am not an architect. I am not a furniture designer. This is all about building your dream wardrobe with original ideas designed by you. There is no making involved. All you need is a pencil and a piece of paper and something to allow you to access the online sphere. And if you're watching this video, I know you have access to the internet, so we are good to go. It is all about just coming up with original ideas, building your creative self-confidence, transforming the world around us into original, unique, and new ideas that completely align to who you are, your style preference, and your aesthetic. I really do believe there is nobody better to design your own clothes than you. The 3-day design challenge takes place Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. We have 3 beginner-friendly, easy-to-follow workshops that I do right alongside you real time. This challenge is hosted 4 times a year. It is a quarterly experience, and each time I give you a new creative brief to answer. Think of it like a beginner-friendly online project runway. And if any of you have ever seen that program, number 1, if you haven't, go and watch it right now. Number 2, this is our chance to make it work.
Make it work. Make it work. Make it work. Make it work. Make it work, okay? I know you can do this.
So it's all about answering a creative brief as a collective, as a creative community. You can spread your wings and fly and turn that into whatever you so wish. I am there right alongside you every step of the way, also answering the creative brief and designing my own looks. Other than answering the parameters of the design brief, there really are no rules when it comes to this challenge. It is just about mark making on paper, getting creatively unstuck, and coming up with original ideas to add to your wardrobe. At the end, when you submit your work, I can then announce the winners of the challenge, and we have had some amazing prize sponsors in the past, from William G to YKK, offering really generous zip bundles. Of course, there is the opportunity to win 3 free months inside the DPL Atelier, which is my high-value low-cost fashion membership, to continue the journey and turn your ideas into the real thing. But we have had some amazing prize sponsors who still continue to partner with us to this day, and I cannot wait to give away these prizes to well-deserving winners. I created this challenge because I know the power that designing your own clothes and having creative confidence can have on people. I created this because there wasn't anything like this prior to me becoming a professional, and I would have snapped anybody's hand off at the opportunity to learn these techniques and understand a little bit more about what makes a designer, so that I could actually plan out my own wardrobe and even my career moving forward. But this is definitely tailored for those that sew as a hobby, for those that might be interested in exploring fashion design, or anybody who just wants a creative outlet. This really is a fantastic opportunity to meet like-minded people and get some one-on-one support from yours truly. So whilst I do everything in my power to make this challenge totally beginner friendly, I encourage you to come along even if you are advanced or experienced in designing your own clothes, because not only are you going to meet an amazing community of creatives, you might pick up some tips and tricks along the way. The creative process is a never-ending one, and it's always a learning journey, and it's also really fun and refreshing to have a few parameters in place to design alongside. So answering the creative brief itself is a really fun experience. An example of that might be something like design an androgynous look based on a famous landmark. We've done that one before, so I can share that with the universe, but it's something along those lines. Every time there's a twist, every time there's a little bit of spice to keep everybody engaged, but it is you that then takes the power and takes the creativity and does with it what you will. Unleash your inner fashion designer. Another thing I often get asked is, do you need to make your garments? There is no physical sewing in this challenge. It is simply a pencil, a piece of paper, access to the internet, and you are ready to go. Of course, you can bring some more art materials if you so wish to colour in your illustrations. I've had students do it digitally before. I have people preferring pencil and paper. Whatever way you want to explore your unique creative process is fine by me, but it really is the bare minimum to get you started and involved and in with a chance of winning prizes. You do not need to have any artistic skill, I promise you. I am not judging you on your observational study techniques. I am judging you on how you answer the creative brief. You do not need to have any prior experience in designing your own clothes. That is literally what this challenge is here to help you do. And so the challenge works with 3 easy to follow live workshops. Turn up to the live elements and you'll be in with a greater chance of winning prizes. However, replays will be made available, but not until a little later in the week. There are no requirements to join. Anybody who has taken the challenge before can take the challenge again. Anybody who is new to it should definitely sign up and dip their toe and give it a try. And of course, this challenge is totally free and included for my members. As I say, this is not about skill or technicality. This is about you pushing your comfort zone, having some creative liberation, trying something new, and hopefully having the confidence to therefore apply it to your wardrobe moving forward. In terms of submitting design work, whilst I encourage you to share your work throughout the challenge using the hashtag DPL3DDC, which stands for Digital Pattern Library 3-Day Design Challenge, but isn't that a mouthful? And my thumbs do not have the energy to type that. You will get a Google form sent to your inbox. Now, submitting your final artwork can be anonymous. There is no issue with that at all. You submit your work midnight Sunday. So whilst the challenge and the workshops kick off from Tuesday through to Thursday, I'm not actually that mean, and I give you a few days at the end to catch up, to rewatch the replays if you so wish, and to submit your artwork at the end of the weekend. I can then review the submissions and announce the prize winners. So to really break down the calendar, day 1, you will receive the creative brief. This is where I give you loose parameters of what I want you to design, what I'd like it to be inspired by in terms of a theme, and then you spread your wings and fly. You're encouraged to collect visual research images, and then I help you pull out keywords and traits in order to turn something obscure into an original high fashion garment design. Day 2 is all about translating that research into a mood board that is concise and clear to establish your vision, and then translating that into high-end original garment designs that flatter your wardrobe and your unique style and taste. Finally, day 3 is about pushing our work to the maximum. It's one of my favorite design techniques called scale and proportion, where we get the most from our ideas and make sure we are fulfilling our potential. A top tip I would give you if you are considering getting involved is having a little look at the hashtag DPL3DDC over on Instagram and social media. You'll be able to browse through previous challenge goers' work, maybe even reach out to them. We are such a friendly bunch. I'm sure they will share their experience with you. And it's all about just tapping into your unique handwriting as a designer, finding your voice, building that confidence, and having fun along the way. So if designing your dream wardrobe and getting new original ideas into your clothing sounds like something you'd be interested in, whether you want to explore a brand new hobby, explore what it's like to be a fashion designer, meet like-minded creatives and friends, and of course be in with a chance of winning prizes, if that all sounds good to you, click the link below and enroll today. You of course can subscribe to this channel. I'm here regularly with high value tutorials across the entire fashion process, from design through to pattern cutting through to sewing. But the 3-day design challenge, if you ever feel overwhelmed, for me is the perfect starting point to get your Sojo back, to get creatively inspired, and to really, really invest in yourself, your skills, and building your dream wardrobe. I can't wait for the next challenge to kick off, and I really hope to see you there. Stay safe, keep creative, and I'll catch you on the flip side.